Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name's Brian if you're new around here, but if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back, you sexy beast. That's what you get for subscribing, by the way. Free compliments at the start of these videos. Now this video is actually going to focus in on the best way to play Destiny 2, and that's going to be my approach in how I enjoy this game and have enjoyed this game since the beta of Destiny 1. And this is actually because of a great comment that I got not just long ago on another video that I made about Destiny, and that's from Maverick16TV saying, would it not be easier just to wait until Lightfall or whatever the final expansion is to save on the pointless grinding? And I want to focus in on kind of the key words here, pointless and grinding. And that's how I approach this game. This is a MMO light RPG, and there's definitely some elements of grind. I like grindy games. I love this game. I love Destiny. I love everything it offers me, but there's things that it doesn't. There's things that I find frustrating, and I have developed a process for playing this game that has made it enjoyable every time I step in and enjoyable for every time that I've stepped away. And that is all broken down into a learning that the power level is just an illusion. And if we focus in on that, if I just pull this up, you can see here right now I'm not at the current power level cap, nor will I care to be. Now, ultimately, as I continue to play and jump in and out of the different seasons, that number is going to raise up. The real kicker here is that when Lightfall falls, when the final shape falls, whatever happens with the future of this game happens, well, we're all just going to get moved up into that same slot. So the pressure on your light level, if you feel any, we got to learn to discount that and actually say, you know what, it's not worth it. So how do I approach this? What do I do? Well, ideally, it ends up being very simple. I say focus in on horizontal progression as opposed to any vertical progression that is like power. And what that is, what vertical and horizontal, that's a fun word. Sound off in the comments below if you made it this far in the video and hit that like button for that horizontal. But horizontal progression, I think, is much more valuable than vertical because vertical is easily replaced. Horizontal is going to be the key difference in your playstyle and how you choose to engage with this game. So let's talk about that. Let's go over what it means. First and foremost, guns. Collect some guns. That's going to be where a ton of fun is. But also, especially on certain guns, chase after their catalysts. That's what I'm working on right now. Catalyst and exotic grinding. That doesn't mean that legendaries aren't just as important, but it's all about kind of building out my ultimate collection of guns that I enjoy to use rather than whatever any kind of meta is defined by the game. This is going to get easier in Lightfall because we're going to actually have the ability to create loadouts in game. And I think that's going to be a big game changer in the long run. So focus in on guns. Focus in on that collection. Getting those guns, adding that into literally your collections tab will give you things to chase. Like if I just look within my exotic and my kinetic, I can see that I've got a couple of guns to go ahead and chase. And that's actually giving me my own personalized goals. And these guns, they go with me. These guns, they will get bumped up to the power, and then I can choose to invest in them in my playstyle as I see fit. It doesn't have to be just the exotics. Like I said, if you want bigger goals, you can chase after the legendaries and so much more. And then that also ties back into armor. So if we pull up my character here, I'm trying to perfect and masterwork as much armor as possible, focusing in on the highest stat of that gear. So that way, those are what basically is what's making kind of my choices for me. Again, I would say I play kind of in a hyper casual way. I've got kids, I've got life, I've got work, all to balance out. But that doesn't mean I can't have fun and step into the game. The only limiting factor, my only really critical review of power level is it gates you from certain content. So there is that aspect, but I would advise against actually going into your destination, and I would advise against making the golden sun your reason to log in. And what that means for those of you who are new or maybe using this video to decide if you want to jump into the game itself, that is a power and pinnacle grind. It means every week you're going to get powerful and pinnacle rewards, which are guaranteed bumps up from your current power level. If you do the content that you like, if you just like Vanguard strikes, just run the Vanguard strikes and have fun with it, even if you stop getting those powerful and pinnacle rewards. Look at those as opportunities to grind out your various different, why am I drawing a blank? I literally just said the word. We're going with it. What are you called? A catalyst. There we go. I don't know why my brain failed me, but it does that from time to time. And I decided to make YouTube videos, and that's my choice. And anyway, that is what it is. Then outside of the guns and the armor, look at grinding out your mods. go into your system, pull up any of the different mods, and you can start chasing and filling these in. This is going to be, I think, real critical, especially as the game evolves and moves forward, because when it comes to your builds and your loadouts, mods are going to be a really key indicator. And you might find something really good today or something really junky today, and with an update tomorrow, that might actually all be the better. But mods are also a permanent unlock for your character, so you're going to benefit from having that access once you've unlocked them. You could do this many different ways in the game. Talk to any of the different quest NPCs, especially with Banshee in the tower, and he's going to be able to feed you with various different mods, but also doing the content will also feed you a wide range of varying different mods. And then getting those materials to be able to upgrade your weapons, to do all these different things, is also something worthwhile and worth your chase in terms of your grinding. Because essentially by doing the content you like to do, you're going to be funneled with those materials as well. So don't make it a stressor thing. Just play the game and enjoy it. And then finally, the final piece of horizontal progression that I would advise you and drive you into is essentially your quest tab. This is essentially where you can focus in on the story, the world, the lore, the rich setting and environment that the game has been developed on, and also what's to come. Now, personally speaking, and for unknown reasons to me, I have tried to log in and play the new current season of Destiny 2. I just haven't. I just have not been able to. I've been so busy trying to do various things with work, etc. I'm sure you, especially any dads out there, Destiny dads, maybe even hell, Destiny moms, we're not gonna discriminate here. I'm sure y'all can relate. Sometimes things just don't go your way, but quests are a fun thing. They're also a thing that just kind of give you rewards and whatnot. So prioritize your quest list as well. But it's guns, armor, materials, your quest and your story, your mods. That's essentially what I chase. That's where I focus in on the fun. That's how I enjoy Destiny, and that's the best way to play Destiny. Not in the way that it sets it up trying to get you in that daily active mindset or that weekly active mindset that's going to burn you out faster than you realize. It works until it doesn't. It's a system that works until it doesn't. It's going to be, you'll find yourself saying, I'm having so much fun, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait a minute, all that fun went away. The intrinsic reward has gone away. What the heck am I supposed to do now? And if you don't have a foundation outside of the vertical progression, that's usually when people get burned out and quit. And ideally, it's just best to go ahead and take a break when that happens. Anyway, guys, it's never my intention to waste your time. I hope you enjoyed this video and got something from it. If you're new around here and this is a video that gets you to subscribe, I can't even speak anymore, sound off in the comments below so I can welcome you. YouTube should have a couple of videos up here on the left and the right for you to check out if you want to check out more of my content as well. You can also, if you're more interested, check out the podcast. We film live on Wednesdays, and you can also listen to the audio MP3 wherever podcasts are found. Just search Epic Loot Radio or check the links in the description as well. And with that, guys, thanks so much for watching. I wish you guys all the best. Hopefully, I will see you in my next video, but until then, take care.